Hi, I'm Alistair from Lazarus Training, and in this video we're going to look at how to improvise a tourniquet to stop serious external bleeding from a limb. So in other videos on this channel we have looked at how to stop serious external bleeding using a tourniquet and using different types of tourniquet. So in this video we're going to look at what to do if that's not available. So maybe you don't have a tourniquet for whatever reason, or maybe you've used them on other casualties, and so we're going to look at how we can improvise a tourniquet using other bits of first aid equipment. I should say at this point, obviously improvising is not as good as the real thing. The best thing to use as a tourniquet is a tourniquet, but the idea here is that we've got a fallback technique for if you get caught out without a tourniquet, or you've already used that on other injuries, other casualties, etc. One of the other things I should say is that of the people that watch this stuff on our YouTube channel, amazingly 90% of you aren't subscribers. So you know what to do, hit the subscribe button thing and also hit the notifications so you don't miss out on our new videos coming out. Now many people suggest that you should apply a tourniquet high and tight, and that's probably very good in the sort of kinetic areas where things are a little bit difficult, people have got clothing, you can't be quite sure where the wound site is. But you'll see from some other video content, link above, that we have on our channel that tourniquets can be applied much closer to the wound, and that's certainly the way that the medical professionals are going. Now we're not going to judge if you do high and tight. The key thing in this video is we'll show you how you can improvise a tourniquet to stop serious external bleeding. So in this video about how to improvise a tourniquet, we are going to use a triangular bandage and a pair of scissors. Whatever we're using to improvise our tourniquet, we need to remember a couple of things. The basic rules of tourniquet application. It must be above the wound. It can't be next to the wound. We're looking at leaving about a hand's width between the wound site and where we apply the tourniquet as a minimum, and we shouldn't apply it over knees or elbows. So we have our triangular bandage and it's applied around the limb in a nice broad pattern. We cross the ends over to make a loose knot, which isn't about securing it, it's just about holding it in place. Now we need something in this to twist the windlass, and in this video we're using a pair of our scissors, our tough cut scissors from our first aid kit. Now obviously that means we now lose those scissors, but they have an extra little trick that allows us to play later on in our improvising of the tourniquet. Other options here would be anything that's firm, anything that's hard. So people talk about sticks, if there's sticks laying around, selfie sticks, maybe you know the thing for posing, maybe a big thick pen like a first aid instructor would use to write on a flip chart in the classroom. But things like biros, the pens you'd use to make notes at a college, school and on training courses, they would just break. So it must be something thick, so we're using our scissors. Having put our object in place, having put our scissors in place, we now tie a knot over the top to secure them and hold them as they should be. Now these scissors replace the windlass rod on a manufactured tourniquet, so you know what we're going to do. We grab the scissors and we twist and we twist. Now improvised tourniquets can be very painful, particularly when you're just practicing and there's no other distracting wound. We are worried that skin may get pulled into this as we twist it, but we have to put that tension on. Now once we've got it to the point where bleeding has stopped, we need to secure the scissors in place. And this is why they're our favourite, because we can get the loose ends of the triangular bandage that we are using, pass them through the finger holes, and then we can secure it all in place. So not only have we got a windlass that we can twist to make the pressure required to make the tourniquet work, but by using the scissors we have a way of securing it so we can then let go to deal with other injuries, to deal with other casualties, to summon help, whatever it may be. So the triangular bandage and the scissors we think is a really useful way of improvising a tourniquet using items that you would get in the most standard of first aid kits. Whatever we use to improvise a tourniquet, if you think of the size of the average tourniquet, it's about the size of a belt. We need to think about that as being the minimum width of any materials we use to improvise a tourniquet. Now, I'll say now, belts, we think that's more of a movie thing. We've tried it in simulated situations with pulse oximeters measuring the blood flow, and we can't make it work. Now that doesn't mean it's impossible. Maybe some of you have worked out a method to make a belt as a valid improvised tourniquet. If so, drop us a message, send us a link to the video. We're open to learning everything ourselves as well. but we normally use materials wider than the width of a belt. So I hope you found this video about how to improvise a tourniquet useful. Obviously the best thing to use as a tourniquet to stop serious bleeding is a tourniquet, and we have other video content on our channel showing different methods being used. This link should be somewhere above me now. But if you have got any questions, queries or concerns about this video specifically, then drop us a line. Either use the comment section down below or contact us via all the normal details. We have some more video content coming out for you soon, so if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye then.